Why?
The last time I was on this show was right after Israel started fucking everything up.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, and then today I'm on the day after Trump gets elected. I'm always here when there's like serious
Events.
topics. Yeah,
It's
I
like
just wanna
we
have
bring you in.
I just want to have a silly day
It's
with
like
the
we-
Pantelis
You
show.
understand
It's
that
like we
like-
bring you in. We're like, listen, bro, there's some serious shit going down. We need your opinion.
It's like literally like the last like 6 months, like every political conversation, I've been like, no,
Yeah.
we're not. But today's the day we gotta let it happen.
I'm an idiot and I can't read. I just want to let everyone know that.
Yeah.
It's like I'm probably not the guy to be having like these delicate combos with.
Political analyst James Cummings is
Yeah,
here.
never voted, never finished a book. I've never read a book.
You never
No,
finished the book?
you've voted twice.
I've voted
never
twice.
Voted.
I did.
I've never voted.
Yeah.
You never voted.
I've never voted once.
Interesting. How come?
Bro,
You just don't care.
I mean,
You don't have time?
I don't know.
It is a waste. I think voting's a waste.
Well, no. It's
No,
good.
we could see like yesterday. It's not a waste, but it depends where you are. Like I think if someone voted for Trump in California, that was a waste of time.
If I was in America, I wouldn't have voted. If I like, I'm looking at Trump, looking at Kamala, I'm like, what's the difference? It's not gonna make a difference.
There, I'm with you. If that's your opinion, then yes, I prefer that.
Yeah.
I prefer if you don't know and you don't care, don't get sucked into this
Well, that's
shit.
it too. Is I don't do research on anything.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, my research is anger. Whatever angers me more, I'm gonna vote against it.
It's fair.
That is very,
You're like,
I'm a very simple
That's
man.
You're like, she's a woman and she's black.
Oh, dude. You had me at woman. I was like, it's not happening. He's blocking another one. Dude, the fact that he blocked 2 women from becoming president is amazing. It's so funny. I hope he mentions it.
But is that okay? So is he like the guy that beats women, or do they put him against women so that he could win?
well, they don't put him again. Like, it's,
Well, no, they do.
no, he was already.
He was against Biden, then they switched Biden out for Kamala.
That's why. So he was already going. So he
Hillary-
didn't pick him to go against a woman.
Hillary,
They
it
put
was
a woman
like
later.
it was after Obama, right? So they had
Yeah.
to pick a new person. They picked a woman. So
Yeah.
I think they've like maybe Democrats are just like, we want Trump in.
Yeah, feed them to the wolves.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, sweetie. You can run for president. Next thing you know, she's just getting her ass whooped by Trump.
He got them popular. Anyways, enough about Trump. More about you.
Sure.
What have you been up to?
What have I been up to? Man, just been trying to make people laugh out there. Just have a good time. Just being a real silly so-and-so on stage. Not
Are you
really
banned
getting
from
too-
any of the rooms in Toronto?
No.
Well, you will be after this.
Why? I think women should have rights, and I think fucking...
Well, that's an extremist opinion, so I'm not for it. But go on.
Yeah, no, I'm not banned from anything. When I was new, I think like there were some rooms where I didn't feel as welcome. But now I think everyone gets that I'm just making
Fucking
jokes.
around.
Yeah. I'm not smart enough to have like serious opinions and be like a real like hater of any certain demographic. So I think people understand that if I make a gay joke or a joke about women, like it's just a joke.
It's gay.
It's just a gay joke.
What about Patrick Hakeem? You hang out with him?
Yeah, we're friends. Is he an enemy or a friend?
One of the biggest enemies.
Damn, no, you're lying.
Of course I'm lying. I like
Yeah.
Patrick.
I
He's a friend of
I
the
gotta
show.
I thought this was some gotcha journalism. You're like, have you been hanging out with Patrick Heem?
I
Yeah,
did.
he's like, no molester.
No, but that has happened to me though.
No.
Second year of comedy, there's this guy that I was friends with, like not like tight, but like when I'd go to Kitchener, he would drive me and my buddy around because he lived there. And then he was supposed to drive me to this one show one day, and then something comes out on like one of these comedy Facebook pages. Hey, this guy was on like To Catch a Predator type of thing, like Creeper Catchers or whatever. And it was, the crazy thing is, it was like 3 years before he started doing comedy. Then he decided, after knowing that that's on the internet already,
I gotta go public.
I'm gonna be putting my face on flyer. He was winning
if I
comedy
can't
contests
laugh
in
about
Kitchener
it.
and stuff. Yeah, no, it's wild, yo. So now I'm like a little more careful about who I become friends with in comedy because I accidentally became friends with a fucking pedophile.
Maybe that was his like defense mechanism. He's like, no one's gonna believe I bang kids. He's like, would someone this hilarious fuck a child?
Yeah, I think he might be dead now.
Oh wow, suicide.
This is
Or
what I
angry
heard.
parent.
What I heard was he was a bouncer at strip clubs that were like run by some bikers and stuff.
Hold on a second.
And when
Hold
you know
on a
You
second.
know the
Whoa,
story?
whoa, whoa. No, I don't know the story, but we gotta make a movie about his life. What a dude, he did everything. He's a jack of all trades.
Bouncer
He
at
was
a
a
strip club.
pedophile, he was a bouncer at a strip club, he was a comedian
Yeah.
winning awards.
Yeah, not awards, but like Kitchener's top comic of Tuesday night or
It's
whatever.
an award.
It was something. But yeah, no, I think he might have like those people hate pedophiles just as much as we do, but they actually will kill you for it.
Yeah.
So,
So you think someone got
I
it?
think some.
Wait, so he was funny?
Oh yeah, he was funny. He was funny. The night that he was supposed to be driving to a show was for a dark and dirty show, and I was hosting it. And I'm like, this show's so dark and dirty, I almost had a pedophile drive me here.
That's a good joke.
And he just only did pedophile jokes?
No, he did jokes about fucking 9/11. He has one joke that I remember.
He's dead. You can do it.
They say jet fuel could never melt the steel beams. But what if jet fuel got up early that day and had a really good breakfast?
All right, fuck that guy. I'm glad he's dead. But
No, fuck that guy. Honestly, man, it was fucked up to watch that video of him getting caught, though. You know? When
so there's the video that exists.
yeah, it was one of those like YouTube catch people.
Explain the video.
The video was like, I've been having these conversations as a fucking 12-year-old girl or whatever with this guy, and like giving like a little background of who he is. Like you can see like he has a kid. There's like his kid's toys are in the background of one of like his like pictures on like the app or whatever he was chatting with this girl on. And then they said like meet me in fucking town square or whatever. And then they're like, hey Howard, like that wasn't his name, but that was his fake name on there. And then he knows like he's about to get caught, so they start chasing him on the street. They catch him.
And he's running?
Just like brisk walk. And then they're like, we have some questions. We won't call the cops if you know how they do that. We'll get the cops involved if you don't fucking stay here and let us get some views on this video.
Yeah.
So they were like, yeah, what were you gonna do? And he's like, they said. Or he said, like, I would have went to jail for what I was going to do. So he knew, like, he was
going to kill that kid.
Or, no, be a pedophile. Whatever. I don't think he was going to kill them, but he was going to do something.
He said I would have gone to jail for what I would have... Oh,
yeah.
my God.
Yeah. It was fucked.
So he's a pedophile and shameless. That's a
No,
scary
he was
pedophile.
definitely shaming. He was definitely shamed, but it was just like...
If you're ashamed, you don't tell.
He was like, I would have fucking went to
You don't tell YouTubers who ask you, what are you going to do to that kid? You don't respond with, I would have fucked her to death. Like, you don't respond that if you have shame. That's crazy, bro.
I would have fucked that kid. I would have gone to jail and it would have been worth it. Like, that's crazy.
Oh, my God. Yeah, no,
I would have
disgusting.
given up my life to ruin that kid's life. That's insane.
It is. Yeah.
How long did it take you guys to find out that was online?
And that guy was Patrick Hakeem.
Now you get it. Now you get the game. But how long did it take you guys to find out? 3 years?
So that happened. That news came out, I think, in 2018, and that video was from 2016. So
2 years.
yeah,
Okay, so he had a good run without people knowing.
yeah. I mean, fuck. I think like if you're just like a guy that's like a welder in a warehouse, like that video can go uncovered. But when you're fucking putting your poster around town,
Yeah.
Is that the pedophile online? Huh? Is that the pedophile I saw online?
yeah, I saw that. Where do I recognize him
He's
from?
listing it as his credits.
Yeah, appeared in one episode of Creeper Catchers.
All staged.
Yeah. It was a show, guys. This is theater.
Man,
Oh wow, that's
Imagine
that's
it
so
was
embarrassing.
just staged and the Hells just still killed him.
oh, that would suck.
This guy just wanted to be an actor.
No, it's avant-garde. It's art.
I was just getting into the role. No, that's fucked though.
The kid's name was Roll.
Yeah, a lot of comedians are real sick fucks.
Yeah.
Dude, I know.
And some in fun ways and some in not fun ways.
But that's so here's what I learned with comics. When I started doing comedy and I started to really get into it, people kept asking me, "Are you gonna kill yourself? Are you depressed?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Well, Robin Williams." It's like, okay, that's fucking stupid. No, that's not every comedian wants to kill themselves. We contemplate it, but we don't want to do it. And then I started to notice that we all have some kind of an addiction and that's what leads us to take. First of all, it's a risky career. You're risking a lot, so you're a huge risk taker. And if you're a huge risk taker, you fall into certain categories. It's just that some people, the addiction is life. It could be like a crazy hard drug. So that's where you have to find out what the limits are of your friends around you. But we're all fucked up in different ways.
Yeah. So if you see a guy that's not an alcoholic, not into drugs, not a gambling addict, you're like, so what's he into?
Yeah, exactly.
And then that's the guy that you have to be like, oh, so he might be into
And
some real
he swears
sick
he
shit.
just really likes coffee.
I do.
Are you not? You don't drink?
Rarely.
Dude,
and you don't smoke?
He's just sober and crazy.
And you don't
he's
gamble?
Just sober.
I do gamble.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not a pedophile.
But like not enough. You don't gamble enough.
I don't
to,
gamble
like,
enough.
be
I
a
gotta
gambler.
gamble a bit more.
So before
I gamble with my life.
Yeah.
I gamble with my fucking life, bro, on the daily.
fair,
That's
fair.
fucking. Come on, bro.
100%.
What's the last time you gambled on your life? What'd you do?
I can't tell you on camera.
Fair. Fair.
But I take a lot of risks.
Before comedy, I used to gamble like with a bookie. I'd bet money I didn't have. It was a
I
real
had a bookie
stressful
too.
life. It was I was getting in deep holes, and it wasn't fun. And then one day, I hit rock bottom. I got down on my knees and I asked God for help. I'm not a religious person, but I said, God, I need a new path in life. Like I need something else that makes me want to get up and go. Because like all I was doing was waking up, looking at what to gamble on that day.
didn't
Like,
care
I was
about anything
obsessed. I was obsessed. And anyways, a couple days later, I ran into a friend. He's like, "There's a comedy club in Brampton. Come check it out." I went first time, did great. I'm like, "This is the new path in life."
Really?
Yeah, that's how I got into comedy. And I traded in one addiction for another. I didn't bet for 3 years. I didn't even make a bet for 3 years.
Did you pay off your debts or did you use Vamos?
No, I did pay off my debt. I paid off.
You see this, you godless heathen? Look at him. He found the Lord. He changed his life. He paid back the bookies.
For 3 years I didn't bet, but then the pandemic happened and comedy went away, so I didn't have that addiction anymore.
And you had serve money.
So then I started betting, but not with a bookie. Like I still bet to this day, but like now I bet. I have a know my limit. I play within it, and I have my own like little limits on these websites. But the thing about these gambling websites, all you have to do, are you fit to play? You click yes.
Yeah.
They don't make you fucking identify which bridge you're gonna jump off if you lose this bet. You know what I mean? Make it. Like, give me a skill testing question on the way in.
Yeah. How many kids do you have? Is this the rent?
Call my mom.
That's amazing.
Would she be proud of me? No. Yeah. So, yeah, gambling's fun.
Super. Did you ever win big and you're like, I'm going to stop after this?
No. The thing about gambling addiction, and I looked into it at the time, is the weeks that you win big is not the exciting part. The exciting part is when you get in a deep hole and you get out of it. So like I'd have weeks where I'd win like $2,000 and that's fun and everything, but it wasn't like firing me up that much. But a week where I'm down $1,000 and I only end up losing $50, like I get out of the hole, but I still lost money that week. I didn't win, but those weeks were way more like thrilling in my heart than the weeks where I'd win money and just be like on to the next one, next bet, you know?
Yeah.
That's fair. The making it back is like a lot more fun for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
is pretty fun to win.
Oh, of course. It's fun to win, of course, yeah.
Because like during the pandemic, I was live streaming gambling and casinos were paying me
Sick.
to gamble. So I was gambling and getting paid to gamble whether I won or lost.
What's your game?
I never did this before streaming, but it was the best way to make money streaming, so I just did pure slots.
Slots?
It's the only way to get paid streaming. You're not going to get paid doing sports betting. You're not going to get paid doing poker. There's so much money casinos make on slots. So if you have viewers that like slots, it's the best.
Yeah.
Dude, it's electric.
How'd you get into that though? How'd they like find you or whatever?
I found slot streaming very early on into it blowing up, and it blew the fuck up. Like
Now it'd be tough to like break in.
100%.
Yeah.
And I got in, and then this guy was being a douchebag, but I knew that he knew people, so I like kind of like was nice to him. And then he hooked me up with a casino for my first deal, and then once I had that first casino deal, it just kept rolling.
But you don't do it anymore.
No, after the pandemic, I went to Skankfest, and at Skankfest, I got on Kill Tony, and at Kill Tony, they're like, "What do you do?" And I told them, and I hated how it sounded, so I was like, "I'm not doing that anymore."
Damn.
That's how we became friends.
I was like, "This is
Really?
Yeah, he was into slot streaming. I'm into slut shaming, and we met in the middle.
Because I was doing crazy shit, dude. He would see my tweets during the pandemic. Dude, at one point, I won my biggest win. I won $50K US. It was like, dude, I went on a 2-week, 3-week run where I won like 100K, over 100K.
Come on.
It was crazy.
I never got into slots, but you're kind of making me want to try it out.
No. Stay on course with the Lord.
Stay away, because, dude, not for nothing.
No, I only bet on sports. I love betting on sports. If I go to a casino, I'm not one of those guys that's gonna fucking lose my shirt at the casino. Like
That's fair.
I might put like $20 in the roulette table and bet like $1 game or whatever. But yeah, fucking sports. I just love. Like if I'm watching the game, I want a little action on it. Make it a little more exciting, you know?
No, 100%. If you're gonna watch the game, betting on it makes it so much
more fun.
And luckily with NFL Red Zone, you can watch all 13 games at once.
You're fucking amazing.
And like gambling online is crazy because you can bounce around to so many different games so quickly. And when I go to the casino with people now, they hate it because that's just what I do. I'll go to play blackjack. I'll win one blackjack hand. I'll run to baccarat. I'll go play a baccarat hand. I'll run to roulette. I'll do a spin on roulette. I'll run, and I just run.
He does that. It's true because when we went to the casino last time, after poker, he's like, "Hold on, take this. What do you have left? Okay, we're going this. We're betting here. Then we're going this. There's a Chinese guy there. Follow what the Chinese guy does." No, and we went to all these different stuff. Yeah,
Chinese are great gamblers.
You just ask them, "What are you gonna do?" You do it, and you win, but you don't stay because they're gonna lose eventually.
Yeah, and then he started screaming. The guy's like, "Shashay, shashay, shashay," and the guy was like, "Shashay, shashay." It was good. It was a good time.
That was you?
That was him. Yeah, he's very friendly.
That's fun.
They get very excited when I hit them with a sheshe.
What does that mean?
Thank you in Mandarin.
Sheshe?
Yeah.
Nice.
Shashay. So they're like, oh, this guy knows my language.
They love it when you can speak their language.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, everyone does.
Or maybe that's just
If somebody speaks Greek to me, I get excited. I'm like, ooh. Yeah.
No, like one night a guy jumped across the table. I was with my boy and I was saying sheshe every time I won because it's just like I've gambled with so many Asians for so long. They say it, so I started saying it, you know.
Okay.
And then there's an Asian guy at our table and he hasn't heard me, I guess, because then he hears me say it one time. He jumped across the table to fist bump me. He was like sheshe.
That's
He
great.
was so excited.
And he just starts going full Mandarin. He's like, no habla, no habla.
That's the thing. Like when we were growing up, if you knew anything about anyone else's culture, like it was cool. Like they
Yeah,
were
it's a
like
good thing.
they were excited about it. Now there's this whole thing like about people culturally appropriating and like people getting mad about it. But I'm like, all of my black friends and brown friends growing up, if I did anything like associated with their culture, they're not like your culture you're appropriating. They're like, this guy's sick. He's learning about our culture.
Well, same thing now. Most people, like you see, and that's how they react. It's these mentally retarded people that react differently. And they make it seem like everyone's like that. Like, I don't know, if someone does something Greek or they like Greek stuff or they want to make Greek food or whatever, I'm not offended. I'm fucking excited.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
get the fuck out of here. That's amazing.
Tzatziki.
Tzatziki, look at you. You're, I'm not going to be like, well, that's mine.
Yeah.
You can't do that. It's so crazy. I hate these fucking losers.
I mean, yeah, it's just like I don't understand what you're upset about. All it's doing is promoting your culture. They're upset that they're not getting credit for it.
But it's usually
you know?
not.
And it's like find a way to claim your own credit. You know?
It's usually white women getting upset about like
Yeah.
True.
a white guy like wearing an Indian dress or whatever that day or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm culturally appropriating the gays. I like to get my ass eaten.
He does.
okay.
A lot. It's a problem.
Is it?
Yeah, he's late for functions because of it.
I've killed.
Do you ever
multiple.
go on your hands and knees and get your ass eaten?
So that's the whole thing. Is I don't like it that way. I've tried it. I don't like it.
That's next
Is it
level.
because
The
you're
best
too
way to do-
vulnerable?
It's just, bro, you're disconnected. It's just like you're gonna get your ass eaten. Have it happen while you're getting head. You know what I mean? Bounce around, bounce down to the ass.
So you're ideally sitting down or lying down?
I get lying down, yeah.
Lying down and you
pop a leg
you
up.
put your legs up.
I'll pop a leg up.
Both legs? Like a baby getting raped?
I'll pop a leg up.
I've had a girl eat my ass before, but it's something that it's like
What'd you do? All fours?
no. She was sucking my dick,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden she went back down.
Okay,
I was
so
like, oh.
she went down. You didn't
I
request.
didn't, no,
you'd
and
be
that's the
"Look."
thing. Like, I found out it feels good, but it's a thing that you can never request again in
can't
life.
ask for
and
it, no.
the only thing you can do is like maybe lift your leg up while she's down there and see if she fucking
Even that's kind of like
starts heading down there.
Yeah, no.
All of a sudden she's like, "Why is your legs behind your head?"
Why are you stretching?
I had a
Your
Oh,
back
my
hurt?
hammy! My hammy! Ugh. It's got a muscle spasm.
It's a well-known thing for Josh. He talks about it on stage.
I think it's a great idea having this thing that makes lots of noise behind us.
Yeah,
Oh, it's perfect.
it wasn't well thought out. It wasn't. These are new couches. We're still learning. This is all test setups. Like we're still learning how to do this.
You came here for the test
Yeah.
setup after the Trump
You're
win.
going to just talk about
I'm so sorry.
pedophiles, Trump, abortions,
And ass eating.
and ass
We got
eating.
a big 2025 coming up, so we're testing a lot of stuff.
That's all right.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm happy to be here. I really do hope, though, next time I'm in town, no world events are going on where we can just chat.
chill.
Yeah, have a fun time.
It's never gonna happen.
It's never gonna happen.
Is
It's
your
always
show
something.
like normally like serious topics?
No.
Okay.
My show was ridiculous for the
no.
longest time, and then the last like 6 months, it's been off the rails. It's been fucking insane.
No. You lean into the serious topics.
No, I don't
And
lean
I
into them.
fight with you.
But I don't lean into them. It just happens, and I talk about them.
Yeah.
I can't hold it in. That's the problem. That's what makes me a good comedian, but that's what makes me a bad person to talk to during this kind of time because I won't let it go. I'll be like, let's talk about this. It happened. I can't ignore it.
Yeah, fair. I mean, you can't have the episode the day after Trump gets elected and you not talk
And
about
pretend
it.
it didn't happen.
Sure, no, 100%.
But we didn't have to spend 20 minutes on abortions.
Agreed.
No, if you want, I can cut that out.
Can we get
I'll
you
cut
here
that
for
out. I'll cut that out, and I'll just start when he says, "By the way, I'm James."
Nice, sick opener.
Yeah. People are gonna be like, "This guy's awesome. He's James. Let's hear. Let's
Yeah.
listen."
I need to know more.
I was this morning. I went with my agent to. Have you been to Lion d'Or on Ontario? It's a nice little venue. I'll show you photos because I want to film my hour, the special in May.
In Ontario? You went to Ontario? this
No,
morning?
downtown.
Okay.
But the reason why I'm bringing up Ontario is because I think I should do. Yeah, I think I should do the English one in Ontario.
What's
So,
this?
This is a venue. Record special.
Okay.
Doesn't look half bad, eh?
Looks nice.
Yeah. Get it lights off, put smokes.
What is it normally, like a jazz room or something like that?
No, they started doing a lot of stand-up in there.
Okay.
So I figured I might film it there.
Nice.
It looks nice, right?
Yeah.
So, but I might go to Toronto, rent a small spot around the same time, May, June, and record my hour in English.
Nice.
Have you, Patrick, come hang out, come do a spot and stuff.
Sick. Yeah. Nice.
We're gonna. Patrick was giving me. There's a new room that you guys have apparently, where comics run it. He told me it's 2 comics that bought like a place because they couldn't get stage time.
There's a bunch.
Yeah.
There's like 3 rooms like that. But if I had to guess which one he's talking about, it's a good room.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all great. Hey, thanks for all the fucking spots, everyone.
Toronto has good rooms, huh?
Yeah. Especially like, okay, so after the pandemic, a bunch of people did start like running their own comedy club kind of thing. Like comedians were just like, fuck it. Like I want to get more stage time, so I'm just gonna make my own comedy club. Why'd you look at him? Is that what you did too?
That's what he did.
And it's been great. It's helped the scene. So it's sick.
Yeah.
The one I'm guessing that you're thinking about in Toronto is Backroom Comedy Club.
I remember what he said, but that's a good name. I like that. Backroom. Is it big?
Yeah.
But Backroom's not new, right? Like Backroom's been around for a decent amount of time.
2-3 years, I'd say.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was like there was like 3 that popped up post pandemic, and it was Backroom, Comedy Lab. I'm just trying to give these guys shout outs where I can. I'm trying to remember if there's any. Oh, and then there was one other one, but it's kind of like it opened, closed, renamed, closing. And so I don't know where it was. The Royal, then it was the Killbox, and now it's going to be called Laughs West or something like that. I don't know.
Why is there a Laughs East?
No. I could be fucking up the name. This one hasn't even opened yet. They're in the process of rebranding.
You're just already ruining them.
No, go. Hey, support live comedy wherever you can get it.
Unless it's Laughs West or Laughs East over here. East Side.
Yeah. East Side is the that doesn't West Side
even
is the
rhyme.
I was gonna say East Side is the best. What does rhyme with East? East Side is the beast side.
East.
East. We out there riding.
Feast.
Feast Coast.
Pedophile.
Come feast with the East.
Yeah. What? Doesn't even rhyme. Doesn't even fit the rhyme scheme. Yeah, he started his own club.
Yeah, third floor.
Yeah.
Shout out third
But
floor.
we weren't planning on starting a club. We just started a show. I just wanted to do a show because I wanted to live stream a show once I was getting back into comedy and I was still streaming. So we were live streaming a show from third floor once a week, but we realized the room was like great for comedy.
Yeah, it is great.
So we just opened up fully as a club.
When I did my show for just a couple people at third floor, still had a great time.
It was great.
It was a small but mighty crowd. I got to know them all. We had a shot. I had enough that we could all have a shot together after the show. You know what I mean?
Are you at third? Where's your boy doing his show?
No, it's at like this mini theater. Let me see.
But also, your other boys are at third this weekend.
Who?
The Forced Diversity Tour. Bong Yoon and
sick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, go check that out. Forced Diversity Tour. They're all fucking hilarious. Andrew Porto, Bong Kim, formerly known as Edworld Kim.
Yeah.
But
I know Edworld.
Yeah.
Great guy.
He's Bong Yoon now.
And
wait, he's Bong Yoon?
Yeah.
Bong Gun, like smoke a bong.
I'm pretty sure it's Bong Yoon.
Well, I've been calling him Bong Gun.
Yeah, it's Bong Yoon.
Bong
It's
Yoon, okay. Bong Yoon sounds cooler, but Bong Yoon.
No, Bong Gun sounds cooler.
Well, no, Bong Yoon sounds real. But wait, Bong Yoon, did he change his name or is his stage name? What's going on?
His original, it was a stage name. Edworld was a
his real
stage name.
Yeah, Edworld is not the real name.
Yeah. Bong Yoon is his real name now.
His Korean parents didn't name him Edworld. Okay, the one tonight, it's at Theatre La Comédie de Montréal.
What? Théâtre La Comédie de Montréal. I don't know what the fuck that is, bro. I never heard of that. The comedy theater? Where the fuck is that?
Never heard of it.
Is this episode going to be out by tonight?
Tonight, yeah.
Come check us out.
Go check it out.
We got a show at 8
I
o'clock.
can vouch for both James and Abbas. Very, very, very funny comics.
I
it'll be
can't
great.
even vouch for the venue.
That's where the venue is.
Maisonneuve. Where the fuck is Théâtre La Comédie? That's so crazy. Oh, wait a second. Is that on Maisonneuve? Is it that fucking place, bro, where the stage is like super high?
Yeah, I have no idea.
I'll find out tonight.
Yeah,
I'll take a picture.
Like if on the outside it looks like there's like these smiley faces and shit, like emojis.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a weird room. I had done it once. They invited me for a show. Dude, you know who I brought there? Robert Sheehan.
Shit.
Yeah, we did a podcast, and they said, "Do you want to come to a spot?" And I was like, "No, I'm hanging out." I was like, "No, let's go, Pantelis. I want to see this." So we go there. So he's sitting there with his shirt open, fucking sarong, and I'm up on top. It looked so crazy, but it was so weird. no one wanted to be there. It was a weird room. He enjoyed himself, though. He had a good fucking time. And I was like, I'm never coming back to this place again. I think it's that place.
Well, sounds like we're gonna have a great night tonight.
I think, but it might not be. It's just.
But
I think.
tomorrow we're in Ottawa for the Yuck Yucks in Ottawa. So if you want to come check
The
us
Yuck
out,
Yucks
there.
in Ottawa was awesome.
I heard it's amazing. Yeah, I've never done it before. I'm very excited. Ottawa crowds. Something about Ottawa crowds. They're like so fired up.
The best.
Why is that?
I'll tell you.
Because
Yeah. Oh, you know.
Ottawa fucking sucks.
Yep. Ottawa sucks. It's not fun. Very unfun place. A lot of them have these corporate jobs or government jobs, so they can't be themselves.
Okay.
You can't be yourself around the corporate pedophiles. They're gonna fire you. So they need to unwind, and so they go to comedy clubs and they have a fucking blast.
Nice.
They're like, "You're right, Trudeau is a bitch," but they can't say that at work because he's their boss a lot of times.
I've done the Laugh Lounge there. That's great. I
never did that.
I haven't done Yucks or Absolute there. And then in December, I'll put this out there. December 28th, I'm headlining a show at a place called Cultures Comedy Club.
Oh, that's in Ottawa.
sick.
Yeah, I
That's
heard
in
about
Ottawa as well.
cultures. Yeah.
It's a black room owned by a white guy.
Yes.
Sounds like
I don't know if that's
sounds like
true.
my kind of spot. No.
No, but Cultures is sick. I've heard great things about Cultures.
Yeah,
It's a
I'm
lot of
excited
fun.
to do that. So yeah.
It's a black room owned by a white
I
guy.
don't know. I take it back. This is the Ottawa lore.
I
that
did
hear
notice
from
that
the
like
Ottawa
all of
guys.
their posters are like it's all black guys headlining. And I'm like, I wonder if my show's gonna do horrible there. But I hope, hey, black people, I love you, and we're gonna have a good time.
Fucking, I like his campaign speech.
Yeah, that was good.
Black people, I love you.
Yeah, it's true.
Have a great
Vote
time.
for me.
I don't. You know how some people say I have a black friend? I'm a bunch of black people's white friend.
Yeah.
That's who I am. You know, I'm that guy. I'm the one white guy in the picture with all black
Have you
people.
ever like been
Been to the cookout every year?
Have you ever like been the only white guy around for a while, and then another white guy gets introduced and it fucks with you?
Yeah, this is so interesting. So my friend I grew up across the street from, Jamaican guy, and every year I go to his house on Christmas, and I shake everyone's hand in the house, right? And there was one year I didn't even do it on purpose, but like there was one other white person there. I shook everyone's hand in the place except for the white person.
my
I snubbed the
God.
white. I snubbed the one white.
Just subconsciously.
It's like
just
get the fuck out of here, you know?
Well, how
I've
was
been
he?
here since I was 4 years old.
How was he?
You're gonna come
and
here?
they said something.
No. It was a woman actually.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't even know if they're still around. I guess
woman?
I'll see this Christmas if they're still there.
Oh, it was probably someone's date or something?
Yeah, someone's
okay.
date.
Okay.
Okay.
Were you someone's date?
No, it's just this is like my second home. Like I grew up across the street from them since I was 4 years old. So like his parents are like my parents kind of thing.
Okay,
you know?
I get it.
Yeah.
All right. I like what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like what you're doing out there. Make people feel good.
Yeah.
Eating at the cookouts.
Definitely, yo. Hell yeah.
So you're a Toronto born and raised guy?
Brampton, born and raised.
Okay.
Yeah. You know Brampton?
Well, I know that there's a lot of Indians.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Love Indians.
See, I know enough, right?
I played an Indian sport for
Cricket?
It's called kabaddi. You ever heard of kabaddi?
It's not the thing on the table. What's that fucking air hockey thing? they play?
No. It's kind of like wrestling mixed with tag.
Oh shit! All right.
Oh, really? With the slapping on the
Yep.
chest and
Yeah,
shit?
yeah,
What
yeah.
the fuck?
Explain, doggy.
So how the sport works, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like a semicircle. The defenders, there's 4 defenders, and you as the offense, which is called on the raid, whatever, is you have to touch one of them, and that, or one of them can jump out and touch you, and that's the only guy that can try and like wrestle you to stop you from getting back to that spot. So you might reach for one guy, another guy comes out, slaps you, and now all of a sudden there's a guy that has an advantage on you because you didn't see him coming, kind of thing, you know. And then the goal is to try and get back through like you're like maybe like a 10-foot, 5-foot net. You have to run back into that. So you go into the circle, you challenge one of those guys to a little wrestling, and then you have to get back within a certain time.
So, like, are you always just trying to get to the smallest guy as quick as possible?
Sometimes you have like a big guy, you can just touch his knee real quick and just fucking jet.
Okay.
Like you don't have to wrestle. Ideally, you just get a quick touch and you run back to your net.
And he can't catch you.
And he can't catch you. So the announcer, like normally he'll be speaking in like Punjabi throughout, but for me, and there's there was a black guy named Kadeem that they called Kaboom, and I'm James. James on the raid. Go James on the raid. James very fast, very smart, and it's sick. Like they pay. Like I was like early 20s or whatever, but they give you money. Like when you do good, like Indian uncles will just come and be like, "I love the way you played out there," and just hand you like fucking $100. Yeah.
Yo, this is amazing. So
And I was like, when I have
shirtless,
kids, I want to
shorts?
put my kids in Punjabi sports because even like I would see their soccer tournaments going on. Kids score a goal, an uncle will just give you $100, whatever. So I'm like,
You're
these
immediately
kids,
a
you're basically like a pro
Yeah.
athlete. So it's pretty fun. So shout out to Kabaddi and all the Punjabis out there. And this is like their fucking after you score a point, that's like 1 year. Yeah. So when I do, sometimes I do roast, Brampton versus whatever. Like I represent like a city. Your hood's a joke. You ever done any of those ones?
Yeah, I know what it is. Yeah.
So he has me represent Brampton a lot, and like I always do that for the Punjabis in the crowd.
And they go crazy.
Oh yeah.
Sick.
Love it.
So funny. You roast someone, everyone claps like, we got him.
Yeah. One for Brampton.
How long did you play that for?
Just 1 year, one summer.
And you were good.
I was good, yeah. But I got into that years after I was like, when I was in high school, I was like an actual good athlete. But this is like early 20s. I was kind of like starting to drink more, smoke more. So like I wasn't as like endurance up. If I got into that sport when like my endurance was at its best, I think I would have been really good at it. I used to wrestle and stuff. Like I have like the
like a
basics for
wrestler.
it, you know? But it's just my endurance was slow at that time. Thank you. That's a compliment, right?
Yeah.
Because you have a low
You look
center of
like-
gravity.
Like you look like like you could like fucking.
Yeah. Whenever I've gotten like a fight at a club, I fucking duck under, yo. People don't even know that's coming. It was just they're trying to swing on me all the time. All of a sudden, I'm behind them, suplexing them.
Yeah. You use your
You're not supposed to do that
size.
in a bar fight.
You use your
works.
size, bro.
Yeah,
your size
yeah.
is small. You use it. You go between their legs.
Dude, there was a fight a couple weeks ago.
Go between their legs.
I don't think I've told this story on the podcast. This dude was shirtless, bothering people on the patio outside of the pub.
Yeah, we talked
The
about this a
pub
few weeks ago.
I don't think we talked. I think we talked Secret Show. The pub below the third floor.
Yeah.
And you know the bouncer goes out. He's like, "All right, man, you got to get out of here." He's like, "Fuck off, leave our patio alone." So he fucks off, and then we see him running around in the street corner to corner, and he doesn't know where he wants to go. So we're all looking out the window. We're like, "This is crazy. Where is he gonna go?" And then he just turns, runs towards a corner, and there's like a 75-year-old man just walking. And he runs up to the man and double pushes him.
Oh my god.
Just center mass. The guy flies, smashes his head on the ground, bleeding out of his head.
Dead.
We go out, we're fucking trying to help the guy. The guy runs back, he goes, I'm sorry. All of a sudden, just someone behind him chokes him out. The guy was on the ground just like, but then, bro, this guy had so much power in him, he was choked out, he was up running 2 seconds later.
Damn, like Undertaker.
It was crazy.
That's
It
what
was
I
slow,
got.
dude. It was like wrestling. He was like, and then got up, and then.
I wonder if he was playing dead.
Yeah, it was more like, I think he was playing possum. It was more of a Halloween situation.
That's a good one. Somebody, you just fake like when someone starts a fight with you, one hit in, you're just like, I'm dead. I'm
And
dead.
he was just wearing white pants, shirtless with a huge gut. He looked like Randy from Trailer Park
Trailer
Boys.
Park Boys.
Yeah.
And I showed up that day literally not even a minute after it happened, but I didn't see anything. So I walk in and they're all like this. Did you fucking see that? And I'm like, all with a big smile, like, what are you talking about? Like
That's wild.
everything exploded and I just walked right in. It was like, I just missed it.
He returned to say sorry though.
Yeah.
That's nice.
He was like, can I help you? Which is crazy.
They always say people return to the scene of the crime, but it's not to say sorry usually.
And it's normally not that quick. Like it just happened.
So shout out that guy.
I think he's, they arrested him after, no?
They arrested him, and then they came and they interviewed me.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I-
that was
I
the
gave
day when
them
you
my
were a rat,
story,
yeah.
And they go, and can you come to court?
Did you say he was a rat?
Yeah, and I videotaped him and I put it on the, I go, this rat's talking to the fuzz.
Well, so I'm talking to the cop, and I'm just like, and the cop's like, so can you come to court and give your? I'm like, I'm not coming to court. And she's like, but like, please. I'm like, I don't have time, whatever. She goes, what if it was your dad who got pushed? Now, but my dad had died 2 weeks before. So I tell her, I go, my dad died 2 weeks ago. She goes, ah!
Yeah. And that guy pushed him and you didn't fucking help him.
It was really like, she got hit over the head with that one. And then she roasted me. Just for my ID. I gave her my ID. She looks at my ID. She goes, what?
I didn't know you were gay.
It's just because like,
What'd you say?
Get a load of this fruit.
I was 26. This is a couple weeks ago. And she's like, you're 26? I was like, how are you 26? I'm 26. I'm like, thanks, lady.
Now,
Thanks.
why do you look 70? And he's
Damn.
just like, you fucking bitch.
You're 26?
I'm 27 now.
You don't look a day over 38.
I know, dog. It's my only joke on stage. That's all I got. That's all I got.
You know what I realized? I saw a video of the behind the scenes. Remember Poseidon used to take these videos? There's some on the YouTube channel of like behind the scenes shit. You look so much younger when you fix the beard. When you
Yeah,
fix
of
the beard,
course.
you look your age.
No, 100%.
It's when you let the beard go round,
Yeah.
you look older. But once the beard is fucking in, like stylish, you look your age.
If I wear contacts, shave the beard,
You
and
look
my
your age.
head's clean,
Yeah.
no, I don't look my age, but I look.
No, you look fine.
Contacts?
30,
You do
32,
colored
32.
contacts?
Yeah, dude, he looks
No,
jacked.
come
Throw some blue eyes in there.
Come on.
Get Pantelis'
get
vote.
him on my side. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll get my vote, bro.
Have you ever fucked with colored contacts?
No.
Can you? I thought like let's say right now he has
Can
dark.
you? Yeah.
No, I'm saying he has dark eyes, right? Will it still show if he gets like a?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
I think
It'll
that's
change it.
Most of the people that do it have dark eyes, and they're like, I want to be fucking gray eyes.
Is that bad for your eyes? It can't be good, right?
There's probably cheap ones and expensive ones.
And all
No,
it
it's
does
not bad for your eyes, but getting cum in your eyes after is because you're gonna be looking so sweet.
everyone's
Did you know
jacking
that seamen think that the eyeball is an egg, so they live longer in the eye than they live anywhere else because they're just trying to attach to the eye. So if you get cum in your eye, it lasts for days.
Yeah, you
first
would
of
know
all,
that.
Either that's bullshit, or a scientist has a lot of explaining to do. Like who tested?
Oh man,
that?
I love like man science where it's like you just find out, oh, cum's good for your skin. Oh, hey girl, you know it's good for your skin, right? It's on Google.
Yeah, but imagine the scientist is like, I got something to test. And he calls the lady over. He's like, listen, this is for science. Open up, keep your eyes open.
Have you read my hypothesis? We're gonna.
It's fucking. Some of this shit is wild. Like, who tested this?
And why would they? What were they hoping to get as the outcome?
No, leave the cum in there
What's
for a couple
cum
of
like
hours.
in your eyes?
And leave it. We want to see if it still wants to get in
And
there.
you know,
Like,
they had to test it on animals before they brought
Just
it.
a bunch of
before they
monkeys
brought it to
coming in
humans.
each other's eyes. Bro.
Oh, dude, not even. You're probably coming in the monkey's eye because it's too hard to train a monkey to come in another monkey's
No,
eye.
come on, that's disgusting. You come into a beaker and then you
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna do it, you go all the way.
Oh.
If you're gonna commit to the bit, bro, you go
Wow.
all the fucking way. You come on that monkey.
How much? Okay, no, never mind. This is crazy. I guess I gotta ask now that I brought it up. But how much do you think you come in milliliters?
Oh, stop. We did this last time.
You did?
It's because we got a buddy who swears that he comes 50 ml.
No, I definitely don't do that. I used
Which
to come
is
a lot. but-
crazy. That's crazy.
So what is this?
It's a
It's a
tenth of
tenth
this.
of this
It's a
bottle.
tenth of this bottle.
I probably come 15 ml.
Okay. That's a big amount.
Is that a big amount? Okay, probably maybe 7 ml then. Because I don't think I come that much. I think I used to have big loads. Now I'm like, I used to have big loads. I could shoot it across the room. You know, now it's just bloop, just drops out.
I haven't been paying attention, so I can't tell you the exact number. But what I will tell you is, I could come a lot, like multiple times. Like if I come once, it doesn't mean that I'm done.
Sure.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like if I come,
Like in one sitting?
yeah, no, like if I come, let's say I'm fucking,
Yeah.
I come and it's not like, all right, let me take a break for, like I could just continue and then start over again.
Wait, you can continue through the night?
Same boner.
Same boner?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Not all the time, but I've done it. A lot.
But wait,
Damn.
have you done it and then come again?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Like you can continue same boner sometimes, but I'll never come on same boner. It'll
No.
give out.
Me?
no,
After
that's
I
why
come-
sometimes same boner.
Can't touch me for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Don't even talk to me.
Yeah,
I'm fucking ready to go.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
that is crazy.
Good for you.
I think it's because I lost so much weight.
Maybe.
That's why.
So
that's what I need to do.
So I think my body's like, it finds it so much easier. It's like, this is way less of a strain than it used to be.
Yeah. Let's reward him.
Yeah,
lost a lot of weight?
I think it's just because it's using like it's trying to use the same amount of energy it used to. It's like we don't need this much energy.
Right.
Like this cock's not going down now. We fed it too much blood.
Nice.
That's what I think. That's my hypothesis.
No, I think that's so true. Like I put on weight, and I think my dick. I lost a little bit.
You do. You put on weight and you feel lethargic.
Yeah, sure.
Your boners aren't as strong because I think your core is a part of what. My dick still works, but it used to be. I think I used to get an extra half inch out of it.
My dick died from. I got out of an 11-year relationship, and my dick died for like a month and a half.
Yeah, there was a real problem. We were actually nervous.
Like,
Yeah.
dude, like with people, like while trying to jerk off, my dick did not work for a month and a half. I didn't know what to do. I was like, is it ever gonna come back?
Were you sad? Is that why?
Yeah.
The people he was jerking off in front of were very sad. Were very, very sad. They're like, sir, this is a grocery store. That's why you're
I
not
just
hard.
wanted to work.
No, but it was a real problem. We were actually talking about it a lot on the podcast, on live streams, and on Secret Show. It was an actual concern for a while. Like,
You
I'm
didn't come for a month.
I could come soft.
You could come soft.
Yeah, I could come soft.
Damn.
but that's why we learned it's all in your brain, dude. It was all depression.
Yeah.
It was full
Sadness.
brain, bro. And then fix my dick.
By getting happy,
Maybe.
Yeah, the fix was happiness.
Maybe.
and the happiness comes in the form of a little blue pill.
No, it wasn't that.
Oh, I did. No. Are you kidding
No,
me?
he tried.
My dick died for a month and a half. I hit a couple.
no, he
fucking-
tried, but that's not what got him back to base.
Okay.
Like
No,
now he's normal.
I do think that it was part of it because then like once you get
Oh,
it
you think
back,
it like shocked it?
Yeah, it was kind of like a shock to the system. Once you get it back, you're rolling.
Like a
and
car
you're
battery.
Yeah. And then that's what it was. I did it a couple times. And then I was like, okay, I got to stop this now. And then what I did was the girl I was seeing at the time, I was like, listen, we're going to drink tonight. My dick's not going to work. And then it just worked. And then I was good forever.
And do you still know this girl? And then she is your beautiful wife. No. And then I married her.
She's
Yeah, she's gone, so
That girl's gone. But still, appreciate that.
He was like,
things
thank
turn
you
out.
Yeah.
for resurrecting my penis.
Thanks for the fucking defibrillator.
You got out of an 11-year relationship. You're 26 years old.
I know.
Yeah.
What are you? You started dating her when you were like 12 or something?
Yeah, 15.
15.
She
So, no,
was-
this is fresh.
She was 12.
This
though.
story just happened.
This is last year. This is last October.
Damn.
Yeah.
Right after the fucking
Right after October 7th.
October 7th, your
Yeah.
dick stopped working.
Yeah. Crazy. Maybe that was part of it too.
Yeah. What is
That's
Hamas
all I
doing?
cared about. We're gonna lose Israel.
You were just so worried about your homeland.
They Hamas his boner.
Oh my God. Yeah. They talk about all the hostages. They didn't talk about taking my boners.
And then, you know what? When it happened, my roommate never got the vaccine. He was like, "Bro, maybe it's the vaccine."
And then that'll make you spiral because you can't do it, you can't undo it. So you're like, what the fuck do I do? Yeah, sometimes you gotta keep your
Damn.
mouth shut. No, I kind of guessed that it was gonna be psychological, and it ended up being psycho. And now he's back to
Does your dick ever not work?
a horse.
Yeah. But not for like a month. Like it's just a certain nights where it's like
Yeah.
maybe there was a little too much of a drug or maybe just
Oh,
like,
that's different.
Maybe just nerves once in a while.
Okay, have you ever gotten like a soft blowjob that was too long? like they kept trying. Like,
Yeah. And I appreciate that.
Do you let them know, like it's, or do you just let them try
Honestly,
until they give up?
if they're not giving up, I'm in my head being like, this girl is a fucking ride or die.
Sure, I agree.
Girl, and she's just in it to fucking win it, and she's gonna try her best, and I'm rooting for you.
I'm
rooting
put-
for us.
Yeah, this is my moment. I'm gonna put my feet behind my head.
And I really like instead of me worrying about my dick at that, like, because there's first 5-10 minutes, I'm like worried about my dick. But if she goes on beyond 5-10 minutes and she's still sucking on a soft dick, at this point I'm just in my head being
I
like,
gotta
this is
take
a
care of her.
beautiful angel here. This girl is fucking trying her
How much
best.
does a ring
yo.
cost?
Yeah, I really like, not that, but I support them.
Can I
and-
pay for your Uber?
Yeah, I definitely root them on to achieve their dreams and everything after that.
That's too funny. This girl's an angel. Thank you, sweet angel. No, yeah, it happened. A lot of funny sex stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which you can find me doing on stage at your local comedy club at James. Come on now, check me out.
How far west are you going? In general, for comedy.
I've been out. Well, I'm not going on west this year, but last year I went all the way to Vancouver.
How was it?
It's great. I had a good time in Vancouver.
What'd you do? What club did you do in Vancouver?
I did the Mountain. And I did Comedy After Dark.
I follow Comedy After Dark. People kept telling me to look them up when I'm in Vancouver.
It is a weird room, but I had fun with it. Like it's set up like long instead of wide,
Like
which
the
is
old
like
Nest.
yeah. So like that in that sense, like it can be a tough room, and I've seen people bomb there, and I did like 5-6 shows that weekend, and I definitely at least bombed one for sure. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
But
Way of the road.
But yeah, no, fun time though. Out of everywhere I did, I would say like East Coast is my favorite. East Coast, like Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Newfoundland. I find the crowds there the most fun.
Yeah, the East Coast in general is more like
great.
Yeah, we're more open and crazy.
Yeah. Like Vancouver, Toronto, Montreal is like certain rooms you could go to and say something that they're not gonna like.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But I think most of Canada is pretty much down to just have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all throughout Northern Ontario, all throughout the East Coast. And then like, yeah, Alberta, Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan sucks as a place, but it was a fun crowd.
What about Winnipeg?
Winnipeg's sick.
Yeah?
Have you been to Winnipeg?
No, that's what I'm asking.
I'll shout out the one room I did out there, the basement. It's like a speakeasy. You go to this holiday or a Days Inn or whatever, like a shitty motel. You pull on a broom in the broom closet, and it goes down to like a fucking sick ass lounge.
That's
sick.
shit.
Yeah, run by Benji Rothman. Shout that, he's fucking sick.
Shout out Benji.
Yeah, great. If you go to town, hit him up. Fucking great spot.
I remember now because we were talking about the room being set up long, and I was thinking of the old Comedy Nest. One of the first, like the initial exposure I had of Josh was him going on Sebastian Burgo's podcast and just yelling, "Fuck the Comedy Nest, fuck all this shit." And I was like, this guy's got some issues. This guy's fucking angry. He was so pissed off. And I think Sebastian probably pissed you off too during the podcast.
This guy, Sebastian Borgo.
It's so funny.
Do you see him in Toronto?
I don't know. I might have, but the name kind of sounds familiar. But
How are you in Toronto? You don't know Burgo?
It's crazy. Well,
I don't know. Like I probably know him if I saw him. Is he a Yucks guy?
Yeah.
I don't do a lot of Yucks, but I've seen the name.
Yucks guy. Basically, I did his podcast. I think beginning of the pandemic maybe, and he brings up, you got to do every room, and I go, yes, I agree, you got to do every room. I go, but I don't do the nest. And he goes, you have to do the nest. And I go, they don't book me, so I stopped trying. He goes, you have to go hang out there and wait for them to book you. I go, I don't got time for that.
Yeah.
And at the time, I was still doing all kinds of spots. So I'm like, bro, I got my spots, I'm good. And then he just keeps pushing. So then I get upset and I'm like, fuck the nest, it's owned by a magician. What are we talking about here? Fuck this comedy club. I'm making fun of the bartenders, whatever. This guy has been doing this half-ass podcast, has never clipped anything. This is his first clip. He titled it, Josh Shapiro, I don't respect the Comedy Nest.
It was amazing, bro.
Now,
it was amazing.
just to tell you, he's banned from the Comedy Nest for stealing money from them.
Oh, really? Is that what it is?
Yes. He got a budget to book a show for a weekend and just didn't pay anyone and just took all the money. And then at the end of the podcast, I go, bro, aren't you banned from the Nest? And he goes, yeah. He goes, why didn't you bring it up? I was like, you're sick in the fucking head, dude. I was like, out of respect, I'm not going to call you out. I'm waiting for you to bring it up.
He's amazing.
This is before
He's amazing.
I have no confidence in myself in comedy and whatever. I'm just like trying to be respectful. Yeah. I'm like, bro, that was like, this is
Sebastian
crazy.
Borgo is a hero of
he
comedy.
unfriended me on Facebook. He unfriended everyone in Montreal except for Andrew Albert, because Andrew Albert died, so he knew he wouldn't message him. So he unfriended everyone, moved to Toronto, and then one day I saw he unfriended me after he started like doing some podcasts with Pantelis. I messaged him. I was like, bro, why'd you unfriend me? And he went, bro, it's a new account. I didn't unfriend you. And I scroll up, all our messages are there.
Damn. Sebastian Borgo.
Yeah, that was more about his clip, but I love that it turned into Sebastian Borgo thing.
It bites me in the ass
So
because
wait.
I loved Sebastian. I loved him.
You loved him.
I
and
loved
now,
him.
don't love him.
I mean, bro, listen, I'm watching him live his life, and he's living the life he deserves.
Yeah.
He's doing TikTok lives, eating chips, doing crazy reactions.
Doing comedy in Toronto,
that's where he
having
should
fun.
be.
He's
Good
living
for
his
him.
life.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love magic. I get impressed. When I see a good trick, I'm pretty impressed.
I didn't used to get impressed, and then I became friends with Chris Ramsey.
Yeah, Chris is sick.
And I started seeing real magic, him and his friends, and I'm very impressed.
Who is this? Is he a comedian as well?
He does comedy magic. He's now he's looking to UFOs, but dude,
He's deep on the UFOs.
he's deep on the UFOs right
He's
now.
so
Very cool documentaries, and also astral projecting and crazy shit. But the magic shit he does is so
He's
much fun.
Such a good magician.
Such a good musician, one of the best. And he has these friends that are somehow even better than him. Like he has this one friend, Doug. We met him in New York. Bro, I was so like, is everyone in this fucking restaurant a plant? Like that's how good he was. And he would do crazy shit where he took he was talking to a lady and he's like, check your phone, and she would get a text on her phone. It's like, who the fuck's watching me? Like they would like, it was crazy. It was crazy shit that he was doing.
wild.
Yeah.
I really wish I had like a deck of cards right now so I could just go, is this your card?
Yeah.
I set up a magic trick 25 minutes
Figure
ago.
out your phone password.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
did it-
like one of those ones, the mind guys.
Yeah,
He did it to
Yeah,
a
that's
cop once.
crazy.
The cop's park. He's like, let me show you. We videotaped it. It was on Instagram. And the cop's like, whatever. And he gives it and he unlocks it. And the cop was just like, you're under arrest.
It is crazy. Like that. What's that guy? There's like the big guy in the States, Oz, the mentalist. Have you heard about this guy?
I feel like yeah. Like
I
he
think-
has that like super white guy.
Super
Like,
white guy.
Such a white guy.
And like, yeah, I sometimes he'll go to like NFL teams and he does like these men like getting their phone passwords, and like the way the whole team just goes nuts when he does shit. It's so fun to watch. Like magic tricks are fucking crazy, yo.
It is crazy.
Dude, a trick well done, a magic trick well done is such a good time.
Yeah.
Well, also that's what's crazy with the
I would say
mentalism
it's
tricks.
magic.
The mentalism tricks are crazy because like people can't explain it, you know. But like when someone like does a card trick, everyone's like, it's a trick,
Right.
you know. But the mentalism stuff, everyone's like, whoa.
There's one comedian in Toronto. He's more of a magician actually, but I did a show where I was doing comedy, hosting it, and then he does his magic, right? And he had this table that he gets a girl to come on and like hover the table up, but the table I guess was like broken. You just start hearing like, she's supposed to be floating. It's like the machine's broken. It's like,
I feel bad.
yeah.
Because like, bro, we know.
Yeah. He
We've
definitely
been taken out. Either that or she has irritable bowel syndrome, but we know.
he bought his fucking magic trick on Wish.com. That's what happened.
They spend a lot of money, and Chris was telling me they don't really have the same rules as we do in comedy. So you see a lot of theft in magic still.
Yeah, there's a lot of stealing.
Oh yeah. They're like, I want that trick.
Yeah.
Where do I get it?
They just
crazy.
sometimes they won't even buy it. They'll just copy it from you and be like, fuck you.
There's one magician that I saw in Niagara, and his whole thing was like making animals disappear and reappear. And like the first 3 times, sick. But it was just an hour straight of the same trick over and over again. Like, hey, there's a lion over there. Now he's over there. There's a bird. Now he's over there. It's like, all right, we get it. You can make fucking animals move.
Wait, was it always the same trick the whole time?
It was like, I'm telling you, 45 minutes of the same trick, but like, first, it starts off as a bird. We worked our way up to the lion. Obviously, the lion, we're going to be excited about seeing a lion either way. But there was a lot of fucking just disappearing birds and like, that's it.
That'd be funny if you go and tell them, look, just a word of advice. A lot of small animal foreplay before the lion. We don't need that much.
Yeah. Fucking, at that point, show me a card trick.
Yeah.
Show me a card trick while a fucking bird is disappearing. And a bird doesn't need to
Can you
disappear.
hypnotize someone or something?
Do you believe in the hypnotization shit? I don't believe in it.
Apparently, I've talked to people. It's all fake. It's
That's
all
what I'm
It's
saying.
all staged.
I keep telling
Every
people.
time?
Yeah.
I don't believe it, dude. It's such bullshit. Can you think I can hypnotize you?
I don't think you can, but
But you think
there's some hypnotists that if you're actively trying to not get hypnotized, I don't think they can hypnotize you. If you're like in your brain being like, this isn't gonna work.
But if you're actively trying to get hypnotized, you're just agreeing with someone. You're not getting hypnotized.
fair, but I'm saying if you go through the steps of like you're getting sleepy.
No way.
When you hear this noise, you're a dog.
I want a hypnotist. I'll only believe it if it's a hypnotist and he's from the hood, and he just doesn't care, but it still works. Then I'll believe it. If somebody's like, "Yo, use a chicken, dog," and then that I would believe. If you act like a chicken, I'd be like, "That's very convincing."
Wait. So you're saying the hypnotist has to be from the hood, or the guy that he's hypnotizing? has
No,
to be
the
from hood?
hypnotist.
Okay.
What if the guy he's hypnotizing is not from the hood?
Doesn't matter.
Producer, look that up. Is there a hood hypnotist?
That'd be a great. First of all, that's a great sketch.
That is a great sketch. Be a hood
Well, that's
hypnotist.
like Chris. Chris has gone to the hood. Like they do like magic in the hood videos.
But the opposite.
That's sick.
I want the hood doing the magic. Like
Hood's
yo,
doing magic in the suburbs.
Yeah. You a fiend, white lady, and then she's fucking tweaking. There's something there.
There's something there.
There's something there. There's a sketch there.
There's definitely a sketch there.
or a piece of crack behind you here.
Who do you have playing the hood hypnotist?
It doesn't have to be someone we know.
I mean, if you have somebody in mind, who do you think would do a good job of it?
Who's confident as fuck? You got to be confident trying to hypnotize people.
That's very true.
Will Smith.
I don't know. I don't know. Get your wife's trick out of my. No, what can't we? Who do we know that could actually pull that off? That'd be funny enough to do it. Who do you know?
Vance is the easy answer.
Vance would be great.
could do
Vance
it.
is the easy answer,
Vance could do it.
100%.
Vance
He's
would be
confident.
great at that.
He's confident. And
gotta get Vance to do this.
that would be a great sketch.
You gotta, first of all, enroll him in a hypnotist program so that he can learn the craft, so he can actually do it. You don't even have to fake it. Like, and then he just goes to the
And
suburbs
he's
and
not
hypnotize
gonna
people.
have a pocket watch or whatever. He's just gonna like roll a joint and have like the end be really long and just dangle.
I was
Yo, Vance
thinking,
would be awesome.
fucking like Flavor Flav's clock on the like instead of a small pocket watch, just a giant clock that you watch go back and forth.
Dude, we got to talk to Vance about this. I'd sketch him out. This would be good.
You know what was fun? Bringing up Flavor Flav and the Trump, tying it all in one bow here. The last election, when it was Biden versus Trump, Flavor Flav spoke at one of Trump's rallies.
I remember, yeah.
And Public Enemy said they're not taking him on tour anymore. You know what I mean? I'm not letting you be a part of Public Enemy anymore. And they said Chuck D's like, I wrote all your lyrics anyways. And I'm like, I don't think he wrote, yeah, boy, Flavor Flav. Those are like all of Flavor Flav's lines. Yeah. He's like, I wrote that. He's like, no, you didn't. You didn't write that, Chuck D. That's coming straight from Flavor
That's kind of
Flav.
shit from the heart. And if you did write it, don't brag that you wrote, yeah, boy, and then his name.
Yeah, Flavor Flav's probably happy today though.
He's super.
Sure.
I saw Flavor Flav. He was at a PFL event that I went to in Washington.
Nice.
Yeah, he was right in front of me, and kids were going crazy because they just saw like a fancy, but they didn't know who he was because they were young.
He's a fancy
And then the
black man.
dads were all like, "This is Flavor Flav," and he always has the clock.
Yeah, of course.
There's a fancy black guy. He's got a giant clock.
Dude, he was at the
It doesn't
bar.
get any fancier than that.
Dude, he was at the bar, and I was so mad because I was like, "Okay, bro, can you move?" Because he was trying to get people to get excited for him, but it's like I know, like I don't care, Flavor Flav, you know.
Damn.
So yeah, so he's just like, and I'm like, "Can you move?" Like I really, because he's blocking the bar to be like, "I'm right here. I got a
Right.
clock."
That's so funny. That's
Yeah.
a little bit sad.
It was
actually.
very sad. It was very sad. It made me.
I would show him love.
I
I'd give
would've-
him just what he wanted.
I would have shown him love if he wasn't acting like that. But it turned me off.
Fair.
It's like you're Flavor Flav, you're wearing a clock. You don't need to overdo it. We could see you.
You didn't want to get a picture with him?
If he wasn't acting like that, I would have got a picture.
Fair.
But it bothered me. I was like, I can't give it to him because he's like, and like I'm not giving into this.
Yeah, at that point, he's kind of being a Flavor Flav impersonator.
Yeah.
It's like,
So I was like, I
bro,
can't.
you're the real guy. You don't have to do this.
You don't have to do this. When I saw it from a distance, I was like, get the fuck out of here. That's Flavor Flav. And then when I got close, I saw he was acting. I was like, ugh. All right, can
And
you
you're
move?
sure it was him? It wasn't
bro,
just
it
an
was 100%. It
impersonator?
was PFL. It was there. It was even on camera. Flavor Flav. Yeah.
What's PFL?
The Pro Fight League.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. That was when our boy Oli won for the second time. He was back to back. He was he did the whole league, 2 full seasons, undefeated, won the title twice, and then retired.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's where Francis Ngannou's fighting now.
yeah.
Yeah. He had his first fight.
He beat
won.
the shit out of that guy.
Quick time. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the guy was talking shit about his kid dying.
I
Did he
didn't know
really?
that. Yeah,
Yeah,
apparently
that was-
Nagano's kid died, and then this guy was talking shit about the dead baby.
I'm going to beat you like life beat your child.
Some shit like that. Yeah.
That's fucked. Dead
What did you
baby.
think was gonna happen?
Yeah, no, crazy.
Surprised he's not dead. I wouldn't have stopped at the fucking whistle. I would have kept going.
Do you have a kid?
No, but I have a dog,
What's your dog's name?
Shiva.
It's a girl?
It's a girl. Yeah.
Shiva. Nice.
It was what they already gave her at the rescue.
Oh, you didn't want to rename?
I said, fuck it.
Well, how old was it?
7.
Oh, yeah, you can't rename a 7-year-old.
Yeah. But she was traumatized. I think they didn't even know her real name. So they just named her Shiva. And then I just kept it. Because like I'm not going to just keep rebaptizing this chick.
When I used to work on a handicap camp, and there was one kid that they nicknamed Shiva because they beat the shit out of like camp counselors and shit, and they would throw in their arms like this. And it was hard to like restrain them. So it's like they had multiple arms.
Like the goddess.
That's hilarious.
That's so funny.
I wonder where that kid is now.
I could see you being really good with kids with Down syndrome.
No, I wasn't. I didn't last that long. And like I was okay, but I'm just like I think I'd be laughing too much.
Okay.
Like I just found like
Did you get fired?
that's where I realized that I'm a good person, but I'm not like the people that like work there that are like actually like dedicating their lives to it. Because I'd be like thinking we can joke around about stuff.
Yeah.
And they're like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Oh, were
You
they
know?
offended all the
Oh
time?
yeah. I was trying to like tell them a funny story that happened with a kid, and they're like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
I lost a kid once. We go to once a week. We'd go on like a little field trip. We go to the science center, and everyone has like to look after one kid. And I had a kid that was like he was probably like 17, 18. Like he wasn't a kid. But
That's an adult.
He was an adult,
not
but he
your
had,
problem.
he had the intelligence of like a young kid. You know what I mean? And there was this like wheelchair racing game, like just virtual, but like you move the wheels. And he was just on it, and he was losing so bad. And he's just like getting a little sad. I'm like, let me take over. And I took over, and I fucking came back, and I won. And then I look around, I'm like, where did he go? I was so locked into the game. I was so locked
Were you
into the
trying
game.
to win for him on his behalf?
I was trying to win I was just trying to come back and win, to be honest. Competitive spirit. And then I'm like, where is this kid? So I'm looking around. I was nervous. I'm like, I fucking lost a handicapped kid in the science center. This is bad. And then
And he's 18, so legally he can walk into a strip club.
yeah. If he decided to get out on the loose, like people would have just let him walk out probably. But there was like one cave where like you walk through a cave, and I saw a bunch of kids running out scared. And this guy, he's just a big guy, just like in a corner in the cave going. I'm like, oh, thank God I found him. But yeah, he scared a bunch of kids out of that cave.
All right. What's his name?
Oh, I can't remember. So long ago. I should give him a fake name, but
You know what would be funny is if that's where you tell us that's where you met the pedophile comic. Like, he used to work there.
oh my God. Yeah, no. Those two lives were far apart, but yeah.
How long did you work there for?
Just one summer.
Okay, and then they said this isn't for you.
I said this isn't for me.
Okay.
I actually faked got hit by a car because I didn't want to go to work one day, and then I had to come to work with bandages on. I wore bandages to make it look like, oh yeah, I dislocated my shoulder yesterday. Oh, I got hit by a car, and then it was around that time where I'm like, I shouldn't be working here.
If I faked a car accident, I don't want to be here.
Yeah. I remember one time there was a blind kid. We go swimming every day, and so we get changed in the change room, and the blind kid's like, "James, am I big?" And I'm like, I'm not gonna tell you, bro. I'm not gonna look. And then I think he was genuinely asking if his dick is big, but then he's like, no, I mean, are my muscles big? And I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, sure, they're big.
James, am I big? And then James like, no, but you're delicious.
Oh man.
Oh, that's fucking insane. Yo, this kid was trying to trap you.
Yeah. He's like, fucking tell me.
It's crazy.
I'm blind. I don't know. Is my dick good or what?
Holy shit, bro. Again, imagine your pedophile friend working that job.
Oh, that'd be a fucking playground for him.
Well, that's why a lot of them go do that. Like a lot of pedophiles go work in like camps and shit like that.
Camps or like fucking Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Like whenever, if you're organizing a boy band, it's like, maybe we should take a second look at this guy.
Yeah, dude. A lot of these boy band guys have just been finger blasting these.
Yeah.
Dude, I found out Poseidon on the Intellectuals. The episode comes out this week. He fingered a kid's butthole.
Poseidon?
A 7-year-old boy's butthole. He
Stop
said he was
this.
pressured, by the sister. Like the sister was
This
like,
is when Poseidon was a kid, please.
Huh?
He's a kid at this time, right?
Oh yeah, it's better that way. Yeah, this was like years ago. This was years ago. No, he was a kid too. But he said it, and we're like, "You sodomized your neighbor?" He's like, "Yeah," and he goes, "Now I remember that happened." And because I forgot why we stopped hanging out, like his parents wouldn't let us hang out anymore. And then he just remembered while we were doing the podcast, like it was one of those things, like, fuck, that's why, because I fingered his butthole. That's why his parents didn't want to.
Jesus Christ.
God damn.
Apparently, his older sister put the kid, and it was just forcing his ass up. And then she was like, "Do it!" And she was fingering his ass. She's like, "Do it, do it!" And then Poseidon, because of peer pressure, he started fingering the kid's
This is
butthole.
a crime.
This
This is a crime.
Dude, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Especially because it happened like 6 months ago. Like this is no, it happened when I was a kid, and he said the sister I think was older a bit, and she was like a bully. And Poseidon got pressure. He said I got peer pressure into finger
What a
blasting.
weird bully thing. You know what I mean? Not stuff something into the locker, stuff a pinky in your ass.
It wasn't the pinky.
That's some hockey shit.
Yeah. I know. I'm glad I wasn't good at hockey. I never got into any of that gay
100%.
shit.
I remember my buddy got to the good team, and I'm like, "Oh, how is it?" He's like, "Oh, fucking, I got my initiation last night. They all pissed on me in the shower." I'm like,
Oh my god. When we played
What?
hockey, we never did that
He's
shit.
like, "No, but then like next year, I'm gonna piss on the new guy." And I'm like, "Bro."
Oh my god. I played football, and when I went to first year university, the hazing thing was everyone had to shave their head bald and only have sideburns and a mustache, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm quitting the team." I was like, I'm not doing it. It was my first year university. I'm like, I'm not trying to walk around like that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be unfuckable.
Yeah.
We did it for lacrosse, and it wasn't bad at all. We had to strap a solo cup to our crotch, and then tape our hands to a lacrosse stick, and then just go around the school asking for money. I had so much fun. I'm Jewish, dude. It was great.
No one
I
was
literally,
giving
my
me
brother
money.
and I each got $500 from just walking around the school, and then we spent it on beer for the party. It was great.
The good old days is what they call them.
Damn.
They literally banned
That was
it the
before
next year.
Hamas.
Because I just went into the library because I was like, all these kids in the library, they just want to study. I was like, they're not going to want to deal with someone walking around. So I'm going up and I'm tapping them with a lacrosse stick. I'm like, hey, I need money. And they're just like, would give me money for me to fuck off.
That's a good fucking
So
strategy.
you were naked?
No.
What are you? What's the you had a
I just
solo
had a
cup?
solo cup strapped around me because I had to put the money in the solo cup.
But you still had
I
clothes.
had full clothes.
Okay, I envisioned him naked too, just
I
a
don't know
cup.
why we both were picturing you
No.
naked.
Yeah,
right
dude,
now.
I was
Didn't
getting
you
hard.
set that story up that way?
You set it up. I swear to God, you just had a
guess,
solo
I
cup
guess.
here.
I did. That does make sense.
Yeah.
I'm pretty casual about just
Yeah, so I
naked,
thought it was-
walking around the
So
school.
there I was, butt naked. All I had was a cup on my dick.
And what I was shocked-
picturing your dick in the cup.
Yeah, me too. And what I was shocked about, I was like, yo, this school's pretty badass because after a while, you think a principal would be like, bro, your ass crack is out. And they're like, no, that's cool, bro. Let his butthole go loose.
Yeah.
He's making money.
I was like, how was that a fun day?
There was a day though where I didn't wear underwear and I was wearing jeans, and it's like 3 classes into the day, I'm going up the escalator and I feel my dick get caught on my zipper. No! The whole day my fly was down. The whole day.
Oh my god.
And it was just flopping around.
I was just walking around soft cock, peering out the fucking zipper.
No one noticed.
Crazy. People definitely noticed.
Sometimes you get lucky and people don't notice.
People have told me every time my fly has been down ever.
Oh,
They're just not going to tell you when they also see your dick.
Yeah, I had a situation the other day where I realized late that my fly had been down all day. And I did a lot of activities.
I've been on stage one time and I heard, Josh, I go, hey, do I know you? Like, did you just realize we know each other? She goes, no, I just want to tell you your fly's down. What the fuck? It's just crazy for someone to call me by my first name.
Get a
While
good-
you're on stage, like maybe it's a bit.
Did that get a good pop?
It Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the worst though when they get a better pop.
Now you're the guy that comes on stage with fly down. That's part of your act.
Yo, I'm dicks out, Josh.
Yeah. And then one time I was doing phone repairs in a mall, and I fixed this guy's phone who worked in a hair salon.
Nice.
And I'm bringing back his phone, and there's like this fucking hot chick getting her hair done. She's like, "Hey, come here."
And you're like, "Oh my god, what a day!"
I'm like, "Is this it?" And then I go, and she's like, "Come here." Then she whispers in my ear, "Your fly is down." And I was like, "Ah."
Man, doesn't that suck when a hot girl is like, you think she's about to like be hollering at you, and then it turns out it's about something completely different.
Yeah.
And it's something embarrassing.
Yeah.
This was just like 17 or 18-year-old me, and I was just so sad.
You're like, why? Why'd you notice
And
that?
then I went back to my Indian boss to keep fixing people's phones.
You never
were
talked about that.
We were breaking them all.
That's what I was gonna ask. Well, you never talked about that. How was that?
Horrible.
Wait, why were you breaking them? What kind of business is this?
Bro, I got there.
Just like an agent of chaos?
He goes,
Come fix.
It's like he's like, you know how to fix phones? I'm like, no. He's like, okay, check on YouTube. Here's an iPhone.
Do you know how to fix phones? No, me neither.
It was literally, bro, and then like the whole business changed after like iPhone 7. So this is like pre-iPhone 7, I think, if I'm not wrong.
So what were you guys doing with these phones?
Bro, we're unscrewing them. We're fucking screwing shit inside. We're putting on these fucking fake screens.
But you
from
did
China.
fix some stuff.
I fixed some phones.
Yeah,
I also fucked up a lot of people's phones. And then I ended up getting fired because I went for a break to go smoke weed. And the old lady who I always asked to watch the store, I didn't ask her this time. So he got there and he asked the lady, he goes, "Did he ask you to watch the store?" And I didn't, so he fired me. But I go back a couple weeks later and there's a new kid working there. I'm like, "Hey, how's it going? I used to work here. How's it? And he's like, "I mean, bro, not good. The guy offered me ownership of the thing and I was so excited. And then we started getting these letters that everyone's suing him.
Oh my God.
Everyone's suing him for breaking their phones."
And did that kid take over ownership?
No,
Okay,
he
thank
read the
God.
letters. He read the letters. He's good.
Holy shit.
But the guy's still there.
What? But he's actively breaking these fucking phones. Are people that stupid? Where is this?
Cavendish Mall. Shout out Geary.
Oh my god.
Shut up, Geary.
Don't
I remember
repair your
this guy was like the biggest like hobbit looking dude. He was just this hobbit Indian guy. And his wife was one of the hottest Indian women I've ever seen in my life. But he'd
Arranged
still
marriage, baby.
Bro, this guy lived at the strip club.
Really?
Yeah. Just cocaine and strippers. Can we cut out Geary?
Sometimes. Nothing can fix you.
Yeah. Sounds like he's having a fun life, though.
It really does.
I mean, he's living the dream, really.
He's got some cute kids too.
He's having
cute little
babies. He's
Indian
breaking
kids.
phones. He's living the American dream.
Yeah. He's
Goes
got
to the
this
strip
old
club,
lady.
comes home to his beautiful wife.
Yeah. So wait. So all these fucking idiots are still bringing their phone to this guy.
I don't think he can fix the phones anymore because I think iPhone like update. You can't unscrew the shit anymore.
So what does he do?
He sells cases.
Can you? I've always wondered that. You go to the mall. I see these places. There's like maybe 50 cases in the whole place. How the fuck you paying rent?
I mean, bro, he's getting them for 30 cents and selling them for like $15.
How many people are buying these cases?
A lot of people. You'd be surprised.
Really?
Bro. You catch this old lady. She'll come by. She'll buy 6 cases. She'll just throw them in a drawer.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what happened?
Kids come by. They buy these random shit. They buy his wires too. His screen protectors. You know.
And it adds up. You make money.
It adds up. He has multiple stores now.
I haven't seen anyone with a phone out of a case in a long time.
It's true.
Well, that's because you didn't see me 2 months ago. I used to always not have a case, and people would get mad. But now I started putting cases on.
There you go. Where'd you get it? Cavendish Mall.
I ordered it. I got it from Amazon.
Same.
Yeah,
It's the
Amazon's
same.
putting Geary out of business.
Yeah, right. It's so
Yeah.
much easier.
It is so easy to order off Amazon. Like I never ordered off it until that first pandemic year. I used it to like, order Christmas presents, and I've never stopped. Anything I think of that I need, I'm just Amazon. Boom, boom. Like it's
I'm
so
addicted.
easy.
It's on my fucking phone. So much shit that comes to the house, and I'm like, "What? When did I order this?" And I'm like, "Oh, I did."
Have you guys fucked with Temu yet?
No, I don't want to.
No, I keep
heard.
seeing
Yeah,
it.
I keep
It's
seeing
good?
it.
This is Temu right here.
Oh, nice.
I heard that they're fucking. Okay, it looks nice though.
No, but there
I
is
heard
some
that's
stuff-
toxic.
I'm just getting cancer right now. There is some stuff where it's totally junk. Like you're like, no wonder these sunglasses were $2 because they fucking feel like 50 cents.
paper.
Yeah, but no, like this probably one of my favorite things I got.
It
From
looks
there.
nice,
Yeah, it's like $8.
Sick.
and
Yeah.
it arrives.
It
You don't
arrives.
have, you don't have
pay
shit
for
that just
shipping
never
now?
shows up.
Huh?
Pay for shipping?
I think like as long as your order is over $75 or something, which is like it's hard to do when everything's fucking under $10. You just start adding in things like, all right, fuck it, I'll throw a bingo machine in there just for jokes.
I got a thermos. I got random shit. Anyways, boys, we had some fun. We got to get the fuck out of here. What do you want them to know, James? Where are they going to
follow me on Instagram at James Come On Now. I have my podcast has been on hiatus, but when it gets cooking again, check me out on YouTube. I think I rebranded it, and it's going to be called Uncut Jams.
I'm not against it. I don't
Sounds
hate it.
good.
I don't hate it.
I like it.
All right, so stay tuned for that.
Thank you and go fuck yourself.
Bye.
Peace.
We've built this prison cell 'cause we can't trust ourselves.